I am not yet recovered from my chronic fatigue syndrome, but I make an exception today in recognition of the importance of this bill, of which I am a staunch supporter, perhaps to the farthest extreme possible. I am strongly in favor of this bill. However, I warn my colleagues and all the fellow advocates that we have in this movement that there are many, perhaps tricky, constitutional issues involved in this bill, and we have to make sure that this bill is in violate when it leaves the Senate so that it could possibly prevail over those who might file a petition in the Supreme Court to question its constitutionality. For one thing, for example, our bill involves at least two apparently conflicting provisions of the Bill of Rights. The first is Article 3, Section 3, which provides that the privacy of communication and correspondence shall be inviolable except, etc., actually meaning to say except as otherwise provided by law. Compare this provision to the subsequent provision that is more famously known as Section 7. The right of the people to information on matters of public concern shall be recognized. So on the one hand, you have the inviolable privacy of communication, and on the other hand, you have the right of the public to know. We are here this afternoon to finesse these two provisions of the Constitution and as well to delve into other possibly too technical points of law. Thus, I do not want to spring a surprise on our distinguished sponsor, and if she decides to respond to my questions tomorrow, that will be perfectly acceptable to me. But now I will begin. First, I will deal with Section 3, entitled Definition of Terms. My question is this: do the categories of information listed under the definition of terms adequately and accurately cover the categories of information found under the Constitution, Bill of Rights, Article 3, Section 7, which I have just adverted to? The constitutional right to information covers three categories of information, which are, quote, matters of public concern, unquote, namely, 1, official records, 2, documents and papers pertaining to official acts, transactions, and decisions, and 3, government research data used in formulating policies.